Making good progress here, only a few more slides. Now, let's talk about this subsequent event evaluation period. We talked about a little bit how it's different for issuers and non-issuers. Let's get into that in a little more detail. A filer with the SEC is required to evaluate subsequent events through the date that the financial statements are issued. Now, if the company is not an SEC filer, meaning it's not a public company, the entity must disclose the date through which subsequent events have been evaluated, which includes if that date is the date that the financial statements were issued or available to be issued. So you see there's our difference. The date they were issued or the date they were issued or available to be issued, you have more flexibility if you are a private company, a non-public audit here. Other entities must evaluate subsequent events through the date the financial statements are available to be issued. Important distinction for those tricky multiple choice questions. Remember that these financial statements are considered issued when they have been distributed to users in a format complying with GAAP and readily available to the majority of those users. Financial statements are available to be issued when their format complies with GAAP and approvals for issuance is obtained. Lastly, this is not required for SEC filers to avoid potential conflicts with current SEC guidance. We don't want to confuse anyone and let them think that they need to file SEC guidance when they really don't. That's kind of the rationale there. But also, there's just not as much need for this. There's not as much demand because public companies, anyone can invest in. Private companies, not everyone can invest in. Little distinction there, little rationale. Hey there! Are you ready to not only pass your CPA exams, but truly understand and enjoy the material while studying? I know it seems impossible, right? Especially to enjoy the material? We'll do it together. Tap into the power of CPA.examprep.ai, where we've got personalized quizzes, multiple choice questions, memorization guides, flashcards, simulations, all tailored to your learning. Our adaptive study planning puts you on the fastest path to success and lifts you back up if you fall behind. Avoid wasting your precious time and money attempting an exam with a low chance of passing, because who wants that? We want to get you through this process as quick as possible. Our exam readiness prediction lets you walk in with confidence, knowing that you're prepared for success on exam day. Thankfully, there's no payment method needed to get started, so why don't you come join us? Visit cpa.examprep.ai and let's achieve your exam success together.